There's torn up pages in this book, words that tell me I'm no good, chapters that defined me for so long. Yes, yes. But the hands of grace and endless love dusted off and picked me up, told my heart that hope is never gone. God is in this story. God is in the details, even in the broken parts. He holds my heart, He never fails. And when I'm at my weakest, I will trust in Jesus. Always in the highs and lows, the one who goes before me. God is in this story.
So if the storm you're walking through feels like it's too much and you wonder if He even cares at all,
Tell him, come on, come on.
well, hold on tight to what you know. He promised He won't let you go. Your song of healing's written in His scars.
God is in this story. God is in the details, even in the broken parts. He holds my heart, He never fails. And when I'm at my weakest, I will trust in Jesus. Always in the highs and lows, the one who goes before me. God is in this story. If it reads like addiction, if it reads like disease, He's the one who frees the prisoner. He's the healer of all things. If it reads like depression, if it reads a broken home, He's the one who holds your sorrow. He won't leave you here alone. God is in this story. God is in the details, even in the broken parts. He holds my heart, He never fails. And when I'm at my weakest, I will trust in Jesus. Always in the highs and lows, the one who goes before me. God is in this story. God is in the details, even in the broken parts. He holds my heart, He never fails. And when I'm at my weakest, I will trust in Jesus. Always in the highs and lows, the one who goes before me. Always in the highs and lows, the one who goes before me. God is in this story.
You're in this story.
Yes. God is in my story.
Right here in my story.
God is in this story.
Amen. Let's give Him praise. I pray that God is in your story. You have a story to tell, a testimony to share about God, about Jesus. I like how it says, even in the highs and lows. I know there are times where we've gone through lows when no one else even knows what's going on. Low points in our life. Jesus is still there. He said, in my high times and low times, He said, even in my weakness, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to trust in Jesus. I'm glad we have an answer. In every situation, Jesus is the remedy. Remember that. Don't get distraught. Don't get discouraged. Don't let the devil steal your joy. Even when things are not going seemingly your way. But when you're a child of God, they're always going God's way. He has a defined path for you. Just trust His plan. Just trust Him. And so I encourage you through that song that really ministered to me today. I pray that it ministered to you. God bless you. You may be seated today. God bless you. It's good to be in the house of the Lord again. Oh, it's a blessing being here. So good being in church. I like church. Something that happens when you get saved. You begin to like church, gathering together, other saints, believers, and worshiping and singing praises unto the Lord. And it was not always like that. Before, I was a drug addict. And I'm not saying the one that you probably are thinking, but when I was growing up as a little child, my parents actually drugged me. They drugged me to church. They drugged me time and time and time again. They drugged me. And it stuck. It took. There's something about it. I appreciate them not letting me have my way. I was rebellious, didn't want to do some things, but I'm glad I had parents that said, no, I'm going to train you up in the way you should go. And then I pray that when you're older, you won't depart. Well, I thank God that they did. So we appreciate all the young folks here today. Amen. So if you were a drug here, it's because it's a love drug. It's because they love you. Your parents love you. That's what it is. And so we appreciate you. It's our Memorial Day service. Reverend Ray mentioned about our barbecue starting tomorrow, 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. Come on out. We're going to have food. But we're also going to have the volleyball net up. We're going to have the basketball goal going on. And we're going to have some more food. And then we're going to have a tug of war going on. Sack race as well. The sack race. And food. More food after that. And I think we're going to have some children's games and some horseshoes and those type of things. Ping pong table out there followed with food. And so we're going to have a good time. 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock is when it's scheduled. But you're welcome. You know how we do. You're welcome to stay longer, hang out and things like that if you'd like. So God bless you. We're going to dive on in here today. Thank you for your prayers. We're still kind of overcoming a cough, things like that. But we have your prayers, and we have God, and we have this little powerful lemon cough drop. All right. And so it may not be proper to, I guess, have it in there. But I may throw it in there right quick, something like that to help me as opposed to coughing and things like that. So you said 7 o'clock, 4 to 7? 4 to 7 o'clock tomorrow, 4 to 7 o'clock. All right. Thank you. And so we want to just preach with the help of the Lord today. Message entitled, The Necessity. It's Memorial Day weekend. Okay? And so the necessity of memorials. The necessity of memorials. All right. So with God's help, let's dive into that message today. Let's go before the Lord in prayer. Reverend Ray, could you please pray for the message and messenger today, sir, please?
Our loving and precious Father, we just want to thank you for this special opportunity, Lord, to just be in honor those who have given their ultimate sacrifice, freedom of our nation.
Yes.
Lord, as you truly blessed us, thank you, Lord, for the military. Thank you, Lord, for those who have served and are continuing to serve. Lord, for us to bring upon your glory, your light, Lord, upon this nation. Bless the service, bless the messenger, Lord, today. Open up our hearts and minds, Lord.
Yes.
See and lay upon our pastor's heart. Careful to give you praise, honor, and glory. As we pray to you. In Christ's name.
Amen. Amen. Could you cut that arrow on a little bit, please, if you don't mind? A memorial. A memorial is simply something that serves to preserve remembrance. All right? Something that keeps remembrance alive. Doesn't let it die. And memorials help us to remember. They help us to remember. To remember, though, to remember is defined this way: to bring to mind or to think of again, to have a recollection of, to keep in mind or consideration. The ability to recall or reminisce by bringing an image, an idea, or information from the past into the mind to remember. And memorials help us to remember. The purpose of Memorial Day, the holiday celebrated by the United States, is for us not to forget. Appreciate the 4-day weekend, time off, the food, the activities, but the core of it is for us not to forget, to remember and to honor the men and women that have died. Died in wars, died in battles, died in